New format just dropped. Let's talk about daily challenges. In an effort to better gauge community sentiment about stuff, I'm going to start asking the community questions and then making a video about it. I feel like this is a good way to figure out what everyone's thinking in the community and then communicate it to Starbreeze. So what I need you to do is go down to the description, follow me on everything if you want to talk about things in the future. That way when I make a video like this, you can be part of the conversation. Also, as a little preface to this video, we're going to look at daily challenges in a vacuum. A few of the people brought up the fact that the C-Stack economy is kind of in shambles right now, and the rewards don't make it better. I'm not really going to hit on that, and I'm not going to pick a side either way, but it was something that came up a few times, so it was worth mentioning. Anyway, on to the main part of the video. We asked 100 single men living in their mom's basements one question. How would you improve the daily challenges in Payday 3? These are the results. Point number 1. We wish the challenges actually worked. Please don't click off the video. No, but seriously, quite a few people said they wish the challenges would actually work properly. I'm only going to briefly mention it because it's not very conducive to a good conversation for me to talk about it further than that, but some of the challenges actually just don't track very well. Examples of ones that don't track very well are this one and that one. Sometimes you'll do them and they just don't register. So biggest community point number 1, fix that and everything will feel pretty good actually. So besides that first point, the community actually said one thing pretty overwhelmingly. Just about everybody that I spoke to said I should be fired from my job as the game director for Payday 3. Wait, hang on. No, wait, this is the wrong script, hang on. Challenges should be tracked in the in-game tab menu. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's that thing right there. It recently had a cleanup and there was a UI overhaul announced for like October or something. I don't know, I don't pay attention. I think that's a pretty good time to add daily challenges into that tab menu. It'd be real nice to track things that way. The reason I'm putting this so high is because quite a few people said it, and it has to be pretty possible, I would imagine. Of the many people that suggested this, I'm also included in that group. I think having them on that tab menu would be really cool, and being able to track my progress while I'm in the game would be fantastic. I think one of the things I want most is just to see the light leave a civilian's eyes, hold tab and check and see the progress that I've made on killing 47 civilians.
And then after I check that progress, I just put my gun onto the forehead of the next one. And I just pull the trigger. I really like that challenge. Sometimes I do the whole thing in one heist, and then I come home and I play Payday 3.
Anyway, number 3 is that we want progress tracked as a team, not individually. For example, secure 10 bags is one of the current challenges, but that means you have to secure 10 bags. It is not your team securing 10 bags. We're playing a co-op game, I think. So just make challenges like this track for the whole team, then adjust some values accordingly. 10 bags becomes 25 bags to account for the fact that everybody is counting towards everybody's challenge numbers, or something like that. Obviously, some of the challenges can remain individual, but I did see a decent number of people that were annoyed about the way tracking works on some of these.
Just make sure to keep the kill 47 civilians challenge individual. I really like that one. I really like that one a lot.
Next up, I saw a lot of people talking about tiering or categorizing challenges, and once you do that, you can vary the rewards on them accordingly.
Objection!
Yeah, so, editor me here. It turns out the challenges are already tiered. I talked to somebody at Starbreeze and they let me know that everything is already set into tiers. Basically, the way the challenges work right now is you get 2 short challenges and 1 medium challenge per day. This is not communicated to you in any way in the game, and also the rewards are exactly the same for each challenge, but I figured this was relevant information. I really think this is still an important point because they should probably tier the challenges differently and give us different rewards. Okay, that's it. Take it away, me. A good number of people suggested this one, and with their suggestions they gave a couple categories and examples. Some of the suggested tiers and categories were easy, medium, and hard challenges, or break them up into a category such as combat-based, heist-based, or other. Some people even suggested we go with some daily challenges, bi-weekly, and even weekly challenges, but I think you get the idea there. A lot of people were saying once you tier or categorize the challenges, you can change the rewards accordingly. Easy challenges can give like 10 C-stacks, medium 20, and hard 30. This might make it easier for Starbreeze to make some more challenges, and it makes it more digestible for us. Also in this category, a lot of people were mentioning varied rewards. Instead of just giving us 400 IP and 30 C-stacks, when you give us more difficult challenges or a week-long challenge, you can give us things like weapon skins, weapon paints, masks, camos. You could make it so we could take the heister's shoes off, hats, sometimes outfits. I wonder how I became a partner. A box of adhesive medical strips. A houseplant to decorate the safe house. What am I still doing here? Literally just give me a jar of peanut butter. Home-cooked meal. Now let's move on to miscellaneous suggestions. These were some of the other suggestions that I didn't think fit into a full point, but were still worth mentioning. A few people were saying give us more things to purchase with C-stacks, now that we're going to have an abundance of them. I personally think that you should make it so preset weapons cost 500 C-stacks now. I think that'd be a good thing. It'd be a really, really good change. It's honestly an integrity change. Just don't even tell us, just do it. Just make weapons cost 500 C-stacks. I think that's a really good number. I think it should have always been that way. This one was a little bit of an odd suggestion, but I saw a couple people mention it. Make the rewards claimable, that way people can opt out of taking them if they want to. People that were saying this gave the reason that they don't like how many C-stacks they're getting from their daily rewards, they'd like to keep their C-stack economy in check. I don't understand it really, per se, but player choice is never a bad thing, so do with that what you will. A decent chunk of people brought this last point up, but I wasn't really sure how to fix it or implement it, so I put it at the bottom. People were saying they wish they could choose between loud or stealth challenges. Some gamers like one playstyle over the other one, so when they show up to do their daily challenges and they have 3 stealth challenges and they're a loud-only gamer, it makes them sad for the day, or vice versa. Again, I'm not really sure how to fix this one. It was just some feedback that I got and I thought it was worth mentioning, okay? Now to round off this stupid video about daily challenges, I reached out to Starbreeze and asked if I could get a list of all the daily challenges, to which they somehow obliged and sent me a list of the daily challenges. So I'm going to make a cute little tier list. We're going to rapid fire this one, so here we go. I'm just going to go down the list. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm not making eye contact with you. Not anymore. No more eye contact. This tier list is going to go from A tier all the way to F tier, A being the best, F being the worst. At the end, I will tell you which one I think is the best one and which one is the worst one. Place 4 of any deployable bag, C tier. Place 4 equipment bags, C tier. Trade 5 hostages for resources, C tier. Kill 4 special enemies, D, but B conceptually. Kill 40 enemies using sentry guns, B tier. Kill 15 enemies with an overkill weapon, A. Kill 10 enemies with a throwing knife, B. Zip tie 15 civilians, C. Place miscellaneous equipment X amount of times, D tier. Secure 10 bags after the assault is started, C. Secure 10 bags before the assault is started, B. Gain the 3 buffs 10 times, D tier. Secure 10 bags, C. Mark 10 different enemies, C. Kill 10 enemies with grenades, B. Kill a special while holding a human shield, A tier. Kill 2 enemies using the last bullet in your gun, A tier. Use 4 heist lures, D. Secure 10 bags of varying types. Money bags are B tier. Artwork bags are B tier, and cocaine bags are actually C tier because there are less of them. Hack 10 different cameras, C. Lockpick 10 locks, B tier. Kill 40 enemies with a silenced weapon, C. Destroy 10 door locks, B. Open 10 windows or glass panels, D. Kill 4 repelling law officers, B. Mark 10 different enemies through a camera, F tier. Mark 10 different enemies through a micro camera, also F tier. Mark 10 different specials, C. Complete 5 heists, C. Complete 3 heists before the assault has started, B. Complete 2 heists on very hard or higher difficulty, A tier. Complete 4 heists without going into custody, A tier. Complete 3 heists before the alarm is raised without having a suppressed weapon, F tier. Complete 2 heists after surviving 3 assaults, C tier. Complete 3 heists after getting 30 headshot kills, B tier. Secure a total of 30 bags on completed heists, F tier because it's tracking personal bags secured, which sucks. Pick up a total of 60 loose cash or valuables on completed heists, F tier but somehow not the worst one. Complete road rage on hard or higher difficulty without getting downed once, A tier. Complete No Rest for the Wicked without a single die pack exploding, A. Complete Beneath the Surface on very hard or higher, B tier. Complete Touch the Sky having secured all loot on hard or higher difficulty. I'm between B and A on that one. And same thing for this one. Complete Golden Shark having secured all loot on hard or higher difficulty, B or A tier. Now out of all of those, I'm gonna say the best one has to be complete 2 heists on very hard or higher difficulty. It gives you total freedom of choice. It's a little difficult for some people to play on very hard or above. It gives you a reason to maybe get a crew together and just do it on overkill. There's a lot of good in that. There's a lot of good in completing that daily challenge, so I think it's the best one. By far and large the worst one. If you didn't think this was the worst one as soon as you heard it, I have no idea what's wrong with you. Complete 3 heists before the alarm is raised without a suppressed weapon. Who wrote that one? I just want to talk. Why did you do that? What were you thinking? Please do not let me ever catch you doing this again. That's all I've got for you today. A reminder that if you want to be part of conversations like this, make sure to follow me on everything. Twitter, Discord, all the like here on YubTub. Follow me on Twitch. We also discuss things live over there and you can get some direct feedback from me immediately, so cool. Follow. follow on Twitch. Also, before I leave you to, go do whatever you're gonna do, I don't want you guys to be mad if these things aren't implemented. My plan is to make more videos like this going forward. It'll let Starbreeze get more of an understanding of what the community sentiment is around certain things. It'll help them feel more connected to the community and like they can understand more of what we want. That doesn't mean it's always going to get the result that we want, but it's probably going to help them make a better game somehow, so I'm doing my best here. If you like the video, then like the video. If you want to see more crap like this, then subscribe. Leave a comment if you have more to say on this topic, or tell me which challenge you think is your favorite and least favorite. If your least favorite isn't the freaking one that I said, I don't know what you're thinking. You're actually insane. But anyway, leaving a comment can actually, have a little bit of an impact. If I see something that I like, I will pass it along to Starbreeze. I have the avenues and channels to do that, and as a partner, I feel like this is the best thing I can do for the game right now, so I'm going to keep doing it. If you didn't really like the video, go ahead. Leave a dislike. That's fine. It's your right to leave a dislike. But you're the next civilian I'm coming after. Just know that. I'm going to have that daily challenge again sometime soon. And when I do,